You are watching Minuteman Matt.
Hello, what's up? We're finally back with another 22nd Wonderlands video. Featured run curses to clench all the magical world. They add a ton of flavor, but you wish they hadn't. Let's do this. No, I didn't even show the build. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go straight to the featured run. I've actually not even played this game in a long time, over a month, to any significant extent. Oh, freaking Elemental Overflow. Oh boy. This is gonna kinda suck, because relying on elemental damage, especially poison, but at least it's ice and not poison. And poison's the Wonderland's corrosive, by the way. Frost is cryo, shock is lightning is shock, fire is incendiary. There's no substitute for the radiation now. Countercleat. Yeah, I just went down because the stupid Elemental Overflows Nova. I don't lose a life because you don't lose a life whenever the counter is cleared. If you die afterwards, you do not lose a life. Just keep that in mind. Look at here, this is Barkenstein's lift. It's in the first room, approaching darkness, to break it up. I'm going to choose break it up because it doesn't really bother me. It does increase damage the enemies do. Well, that's fine because we're not going to die that much. And even if we do go down, we'll go back up. Final Fantasy 16 is recent release, but I don't have a PS5, so that's a no-go. I don't own a PS5 yet. Might be one of the reasons I've been playing Final Fantasy lately, because I knew the game was come up. But wow, I've heard that game's actually pretty good. Anyway, might actually do a playthrough of Final Fantasy X. I don't know. Actually, record it. There's not much going on in Wonderlands, that's for sure. Haven't any really any hot fixes besides rotating the featured runs and stuff. Party time and ball up buddies. I'm gonna do party time. Ball up buddies makes the enemies invincible when that thing is up, and that's annoying. Okay, another Dragon Lord portal. That means not a curse. But if there's the other crystal chest, I choose that instead. None higher chaos levels is just better to take the crystals. Say, because the curse bonus it's unfortunately additive and not multiplicative. I wish it was multiplicative. It makes the curses a lot more desirable to pay. I think that was Archer. Was that Free Skulls or Archer? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the name. since there's no patch notes to indicate which enemies you're gonna, the bosses you're gonna fight. Enemies mostly the same every time. Hopefully something similar to Man, but not run the I don't know, the whatever. Nullify buff buddies. I'd rather choose buff buddies than nullify. Hard to think of it. Doing the Chaos Trial 65 times. Because you remember the... Well, if it's your first time going through it, I think it's the full 100, but afterwards I think it's the 60... Whatever. You got 5 Chaos levels when you... before level... Chaos 50. No. Not exactly great at commentary, that's for sure. Always forget what I'm trying to say. Final Fantasy 13, in my opinion, is a low for the series because the game was very linear up until you reach Grand Pulse, which is, you do that in Chapter 11. Come on. Healing Vengeance, watch your step. Healing Vengeance, because that's a medium and that'll give me more crystals. Since we have this crystal chest, I'm going to pick that. There's no symbol on this map, so don't even bother. Usually the symbol is up in an obvious place. Near where the portals are. So this is going to be trouble. At least we got other elements to choose from. I'm not using this blazing ball because its damage over time is one of the better ones in the game. It's not the best. If you're using this to deal gun damage, and it's not that great because you can't aim at the head with this thing or crit spot. You have to rely on the random crits and whatever. Usually it's stupid water, but did I get caught in the freaking Noahs? About saying I got destroyed. Fortunately, I was not even paying attention to what that side objective was, but the Butts aliens actually goes down pretty quickly if you're not even paying attention. Especially with the plus 200 damage bonus on the Chaos 100. Go back to my original weapon, the bread and butter, of course. White Rider. bread and butter of this build. It's a White Rider. Also, the cannonball is popular weapon on a light collar. We just kicked Banshee's butt. Which means it's a good way to go farm these auto magics or whaling Banshees. Auto magic is a decent pistol. Looks like we got two bosses. Looks like it's fire for the Elemental, which is nice, because using this thing, I can just use the White Rider and no problem. One thing that's going to be following this is what that Spirit Swarm's element is. As you can see there, Spirit Swarm with fire, and that's unfortunate. There's a reason no one picks his curse. Plus, physical damage is not many things that increase physical damage in this game, which is unfortunate, because if there was, it'd be super good, because there's only a few physical only weapons that are worth it. One is that Butterboom, which is pretty freaking great. That's Bun Hogs, because Bun Hog is yellow. I haven't even uploaded much videos lately, and therefore my commentary is something super rusty. Just bear with me. In real life, I'm just quiet. I don't talk that much. No. This is melee damage. I'm not gonna point this, unfortunately. Not even gonna bother with it. Unless you use a melee build, melee's not useless. Unfortunately. But if you're in the earlier Chaos Ults, like a Chaos 10 or something, you can probably use them. Complete them, finish enemies with melee damage. Okay, counter is cleared. Let's go meet old Curse Lord. Curse Lord. Dragon Lord. The Hawks are going to need it knocked out of the park with Wonderlands 4, because the disappointment in this game, all the disappointment of this game. If they had gone a different direction with the DLC, so much better. They chose the Mirrors of Mystery and especially the first two DLCs were subpar, to say the least. At least the third one's much better than like first two, and with the fourth you get the light collar. Critical canoe share, stay back. I'm not going to choose critical canoe share because Spirit Swarm can never crit. That's going to be a problem. We're just only having our damage there. Stay back is annoying, but we don't need to get close to the enemies, fortunately. Using stay back and you got a melee build, then it sucks. Could use a regular rock, but its long range special effect doesn't hardly do any damage. Plus, it doesn't benefit from stuff like Echo. Like it has to be the actually melee hit, not the. Therefore, that range attack won't proc most melee attack activated skills. But I can activate the Universal Soldier effect, because that's based on any kind of melee damage, not just a melee attack. I'm gonna use a different weapon. Come on, that heart should have went down. Maybe I shouldn't even pick all those curses. Stay back is worse than I thought. Actually, it's the elemental Novas that exacerbating the thing. Why? Trapped hearts. The other was the dot one, and I was not going to choose that. Not for this build. Normally, it's a good one to pick because if you're not primarily relying on dot damage, and then it's not going to really decrease your damage output much. Like with a spell shot, small one, or Stabbomancer. If you're not using dot setup, just using the gun damage setup. Which you would most likely use for that kind of build anyway. Unless you're running a warp paradigm. Not paradigm shift. I can't record this Final Fantasy 13 because it's on my PS3 and not my PS4. And there's no actual PS4 version of it either. Unlike some of the other games, like 7 and 8 and 9 and 12. Zodiac Age. Oh, cool! That is Scoop of Paths. You say I might be super rusty with this game, but I play Borderlands 3 occasionally, and it's basically the same, except this game you have spells and stuff. The guns look entirely the same. Aside from this magic barrels, you don't get alien build guns in Wonderlands. Most of them gonna suck anyway. The non-unique ones Many of the legendary versions is also like the backburner and stuff. Pandemasium, not a Pandemasium. In my opinion, that armor's not that great. Its special effect is not really that useful. Much more useful special effects out there. Okay, under 20 minutes with this extended featured run. Well, thank you for watching this thing. I'll see you all later.
The video. This is Minuteman Matt. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.